What's going on today, people? This is your boy Toon, and this is YBE TV. Today, I got a question from Geraldo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just like that. But before we get into that, let's pay some bills. Go to www.ybetv.org/shop. We have the business credit course where we will teach you how to structure your business and get business credit without using your social. We got the business marketing course where we will teach you how to get your business out there and get employees. We got the personal credit course where we will teach you all about personal credit, and it's kid friendly, so you can just set it and forget it for the kids. They watch it and they learn all about credit. Got great tips on them. We got the setup where we will set up the business for you. If you call in, you say, hey, Toon, we need you and your people to set up the business for you. We ain't got time. I'll set it up for you. We got the mentorship where we got different plans, 3, 6, and 1 year, where we will mentor you throughout the year to help you through your trucking situations. And last but not least, we got t-shirts and bundles of shirts and hoodies and work vests with your company logo on it. So Geraldo says, hey, Toon, I just finished watching your YouTube video of you at the port from 11/8/2019. Okay. I have my Class A with triples, doubles, tanker, hazmat, and twist card. I also have my Class A for 7 years. I use my Class A to move pump rigs to site, and I work my butt off. Lots of physical work. But I was looking because I would like to buy a rig and haul containers. That's the whole reason I got my twit card. Can you give me some advice on how I should go about this? You and YouTubers make sense are the reason to pursue this. Thanks, Tom. Okay, listen. When it comes to getting into containers, first and foremost, you got to understand that it is good money in containers. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because a lot of the way you're dealing with short loads, okay? You're getting the load off the train, right? And a lot of the way these companies are set up in these areas is, like, let's just say you get an area like Chicago. They're going to run you about 100 to 200 miles out, and you drop that load, and then you come on back. You know what I'm saying? And then they pay you round trip. So a lot of the way, like with the containers, my understanding, if they can't find you nothing coming back and you got to come back empty, they pay you round trip, the same amount out, the same amount back. And you be like, oh man, if you can find a company, sometimes they'll pay you, you'll end up hitting like a double bubble where they end up paying you out and back for 2 runs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that depends on how everything is set up. Okay. Now, the thing about short runs will always pay more than long runs. If you got a run that's 3,000 miles versus a run that's 300 miles, you're more than likely, depending on where you're at. If you're in Chicago, leaving out of Chicago normally pays you great money because it's a great area, right? So going out of Chicago 300 miles versus going out of Chicago 2,300 miles, you most likely gonna get more per mile on the 300. You might even be able to get 12, $1,400 for 300 miles. You know what I'm saying? On a really good run, they be like, man, we really need this, and this. On a 2,100 mile run, you will be lucky to get $4,200 on this in this economy right now. You know what I'm saying? Because $2 a mile, yeah, man, especially with dry van now with reefer or tanker or flatbed, something totally different. But if you dealing with dry van, man, it's kind of hard to get $2 a mile. But for $300, 300 miles, I mean, $2 a mile ain't hard to do. So a lot of the containers, they pay it. They get a lot of stuff coming out from different countries, and it comes here on a train. They get it over here on the train from these ports to the train, and they make it to a big city like Chicago, and it just got to go to Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So you get off the train, you take it on over to Gary. So that's one of the things. Just make sure you in a good area where is a lot of container freight going. Like Chicago is a great area for containers. My understanding that the Georgia area and the Atlanta area, they got some container yards over there that they doing some things in. So you got a lot of people that's in competition. So if you did want to get into the container thing, go for it. Now, as far as the authority and container thing goes, I have absolutely no idea how that works. I don't know how you would get a contract to run containers with your own authority. I wish I did, because I would definitely do some things with it. So that's all I know. That's all I can tell you is get in a good lane where the containers are at. Do your research, and if you are closer to it, like I stay in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and one of the closest container places that we got is Chicago. Everybody goes to Chicago. So out here, it's scraps. You're not really gonna get a lot of container work because we're not right there back. But in Chicago, it's like 400 container companies, and they are all competing. So you go over here, they say, well, we got a lot of freight, and we'll give you 65% of the load. They like, we got good freight, and we'll give you 75. Well, forget both of them. Come over here, we'll give you 80. So like, it's a lot of fighting, and that's what you want. You want to be in the prime area of that. If you're not real close, do your research, see what's there, and go from there. This your boy Tunchi signing off. If you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. YB.